118 kilograms, 6'5". Look at the power of the man.
Pass one, pass two. Back inside to Lomu.
They try to tackle him, he just seems to slip out of it.
5 Frenchmen trying to haul him down. Here's Lomu taking the ball on. Now look how many defenders try and stop him. Back inside to Lomu. Pass one, pass two. But the big man is over.
Hi, I'm Jonah Lomu. Welcome to Rugby Sevens Worldwide. Coming to you from my homeland, New Zealand. More importantly, the capital of New Zealand, Wellington.
Wellington's a great looking city when the sun shines. Its rugby history stretches back 135 years. When the Sevens come to town, it moves into a different gear. Crowds turn out to welcome the teams as they parade through the city. When a tournament begins, the action moves to the city's biggest rugby stadium. And if you don't know where that is, just follow the people in the crazy costumes. But why is rugby so special to New Zealanders? Let me try to explain.
I think New Zealanders are very passionate about rugby purely because we get to punch above our weight against the big nations. We just happen to be really good at this game and we love competing. For me, standing in the tunnel is something special. That's when the game really starts, before any whistle, before the ball even is kicked out. You're standing there and you're looking at your opposition, and then you face out to the tunnel where you're running. Some battles are already won before you even run out of the tunnel, especially when you know that your opposition don't want to look at you. When I chucked on my All Black shirt, for me it's like my armour getting ready to go to battle. And that's the thing about this jersey, it's yours, but it's only for that time and for that period. When you get that opportunity to pull it on, it is absolutely something special, because I know that there's 4.5 million people back home hoping that we come home with the goods, but also at the same time they wish that they had the jersey instead of me.
But you don't have to be an All Black to have rugby in your blood. Earlier this year, Wellington beat Auckland to win the National Sevens tournament. So let's ask them for some answers.
The thing I found with New Zealand is that the breeding ground is absolutely amazing. It's second to none. You don't find that anywhere else in the world, where you give the youngster an opportunity. He takes it 2 hands and absolutely goes with it.
That's the thing about rugby in New Zealand. You're given an opportunity and everyone just takes it, because it is, we all love playing the game. And you look at a young fellow like Greg coming on, playing in the Nationals, making a name for himself.
I think we've been really, really blessed in New Zealand with the amount of talent that we have.
So it's hard to put your finger on what it is here, because when I was working in England for a while, people would ask me the question, well, why are you guys always so good? It's hard. It's like asking a Portuguese person why they're so good at football. Yeah. If this was a nice day, I'm damn sure there'd be a few kids running around here having a game of touch.
No, definitely.
And that's just the way it is. It's just the way it is in this country.
I don't know how other people think about when they're running down the sideline and so forth, but for me, all I think about is that there's one destination that I need to get to, and that's the try line. And whoever or whatever is in front of me, I either go around it or over it, or if not, I create something for my teammates. But this is the beauty about Sevens. You get to showcase the best of your skills against the best players in the world.
And Jonah Lomu touches for the first time.
The greatest thing that I love about Sevens is the camaraderie that the players have amongst all the nations. But also at the same time, the fans make exactly what Sevens is all about. It's fun, it's exciting, it's exactly how the game is played. Played in fair play, but also at the same time, speed, skill, pace, and everything that is needed to be done. You see it all in the crowd as well, but also at the same time, they need a little bit of stamina, because it's 2 days of partying hard, and also, you know, there's a whole lot of celebrating going on. That's just absolutely beautiful to be a player either on the pitch, or if not, you're a former player sitting in the stands and supporting your favourite team.
After the break, I'll introduce you to the man who was hugely important in my Sevens career. Regarded as the best coach in the business, Sir Gordon Tietjens.
Welcome back to Wellington. Speed, skill, power are vital ingredients for success on the sevens pitch. But if you ask Gordon Tietjens, he will say to you, conditioning, conditioning, conditioning. Let's go! Trust me, you don't want to be in this conditioning group.
Because you know the first 4 defenders on the other side are halfway.
In the past 20 years, Titch has never scored a try or made a tackle.
It's a one length each, one each.
But he's the coach that the other coaches look up to.
Oh, Gordon.
He's awesome.
There's a lot I could probably say about him.
Well, Sir Gordon's has had a great innings and he's not finished yet.
I think Gordon Tietjens is the modern day, you know, the Sevens equivalent to an Alex Ferguson.
He's a guy who is always reinvented his team. It's not easy. Arrive is hard and stay there is harder than arrive. He's a very smart and very good coach.
He's been able to come up with the right formula consistently, and they're still at the top of their game.
Obviously he's got a world of knowledge. You know, he's been in the game forever. He's still waking up 6 in the morning, you know, heading off to the gym, eats well, you know, does all the little things well, and that, I guess, when he's telling the boys to do it, you can't help but, you know, but listen to him and do it as well, because, you know, he's I guess a leading example.
Titch's trainings are pretty hard when we come into camp, so we'll like to be as fit as we can, so, you know, he can't smash us too much and we can get through his trainings, I suppose. And he always tries to make the trainings harder than the game, so when we play, you know, we can just have fun and execute.
You know, he can tell what a player needs and when he needs it, so it's definitely an advantage for us.
He's coached some incredible players that have won some incredible tournaments, so you know, I'm sure he's keener than most to knock over his home tournament. You go all around the world, but it doesn't quite mean the same as lifting up a trophy to your home crowd with your friends and family, so he'll be trying to do that and we'll be trying to do the opposite and give him a good beating.
Wellington Sevens gave me the chance to catch up with Titch during a quick Q&A between games.
We wouldn't be calling him Sir Gordon Tietjens if he wasn't doing his job. And, you know, to be in this job and being as great as he is at the job, but also at the same time, it's an opportunity for me to say thank you, Titch, for everything you've done for me. I wouldn't have achieved half of the things that I had done in my career if it wasn't for you. And you know, I guess the attitude and the fortitude of thinking that he had done that pushed me to where I got to. And yeah, thank you very much, Titch. It's always been a great pleasure, and it's always been great to be around you.
I'm very humbled in what Jonah said about me, and I might have played a little part, but he was a great team guy, and he single-handedly won us a World Cup back in 2000 in Argentina, and I think that was an awesome performance. And one thing about with Jonah was with the Sevens, he was a big part of our team, and we had a great team, and the responsibilities around our team and the culture that we had in our team is second to none, and that won us and put us where we are now as one of the top countries in the world in Sevens rugby.
New Zealand came home to Wellington, narrowly trailing South Africa in the Sevens World Series. So could Titch make home advantage count, or would one of the visitors upset the host? Let's find out.
New Zealand suffered a setback at the start of their Wellington campaign, losing to their close rivals Fiji in the pool stages. But Fiji coach Ben Ryan knew better than to write off his opponents.
Oh, it's good, you know. We've just going to assess things now. I mean, one of my worries, and probably same for Gordon, was that we came out of this game unscathed and it was going to be a bruising encounter, and we got a couple of boys in their medical room. So we'll assess that, because it's you don't win your tournaments winning your first games. It's about the 6th game.
The host reaction was to score a total of more than 100 points in the next 2 games against Spain and France, and subsequent victories against Canada and England in the knockout stages set up a rematch of the Las Vegas final against the series leaders South Africa.
Plug the corner, plug the corner.
Cheered on from the touchline by one famous fan, New Zealand ran out comfortable victors. First half tries by Tim Mikkelson and 2 from Show and Stowers saw them home to a 21-0 victory.
That's us from here in Wellington. I just got a trophy to give away, but would you guys like to follow me? Awesome, boys. Awesome.